Hey people, welcome to another episode of Yeah, I Said It. This time we're talking about Googling them. Okay, now listen, I'm not trying to be creepy or anything, but sometimes the next thing to do in a relationship is to Google that person. I said it. Google them. When I say Google them, I don't really mean only just going on the Google website to Google search them. I do mean that, but I'm saying not only that. I mean do the work, right? One of the things I just hate is love without sense. People who are just in love. I know he's just mysterious. He doesn't talk, but I love him. I just love him. What do you love about him? I don't know. But when you love someone. Yeah, I hate that kind of love without sense. I like love that makes sense. That you can explain why you love somebody. You can explain why you're with somebody. And sometimes you find that these kids are just in love that doesn't make sense. They don't know anything about themselves. They're just hanging out, and then the hangout just keeps progressing from a hangout of going out to a hangout of engaged. Then you have this big hangout wedding, and then you tell me after you married him you didn't know he was AS. Hello, auntie. Do the work. There's a reason we started with the term getting to know somebody. It means literally getting to know the person. All right. Do the work. Google that person. Listen, don't worry. I know many of you are saying, but okay, isn't that a bit creepy? Isn't that, like maybe being like a stalker Googling? Be speaking English there. You better Google that person. I'm not talking about every boy who talks to you. I'm not talking about every toaster in your life. I'm not talking about even every boyfriend. Just when you get to that stage where you're about to settle down with someone, where you really believe this guy might be the one. I might marry this guy. Before you commit your full life into somebody else's hand, my sister, Google him. You might just discover that Bola is wanted in like 36 countries. Bing! Make that 38 in the last 2 minutes. I'm serious. Voila, you might just discover this guy is wanted somewhere else in the world. This is not a fake story. At least I know one guy who's balling and flossing in Lagos, but wanted in Yankee. In fact, if we're going to be real, some of your senators, have cases to answer in other countries. I'm just saying, this is the truth now, right? Google that guy. You'll be surprised what you find, right? You could be there thinking, oh, I love him. Guy might have a full family, active, not former, not ex-wife, full family, wife and children in another state or in another country. A friend of mine, this has happened to her, feeling this boy, real great guy, thinking, this guy's so cool. He could be the one. I wonder why he's not married. Guess what? She Googled him. Yes, he was married. Wife, active wife. He had married for just a year, and he was here forming single boy. He was married. That could be you. So Google him. Google her. Now, I know it's rare that you'll find a girl who has a husband and kids in another country forming like a single girl. It's rare. We all agree that's not likely to happen. But I do know of a woman who did not express the fact that she had an 8-year-old son to the person she was seeing. These things happen. So just Google the person. For all you know that he may be a criminal. This is going to be short, don't worry. For all you know, he may be a criminal in some other country. For all you know, he may have grown up a girl, right? I'm serious. These things happen. So Google him. Don't be saying that you didn't know. And if you don't want to be that person who takes it to the internet to Google, Bola Dale scandal to see whether there's any scandal attached to your friend, then maybe you should just ask that your one friend. We all have that one friend or uncle or cousin who knows how to source information. Where you give that person the person's first name, their last name, and the state they're from, and they come back with a full dossier on the person. He comes from Umundim local government. His father is the first Bale or first chief of the land, married to 3 wives, all of whom he beats. His brother is married to a wife in so and so country. He beats her too. His sister is a wrestler and beats her husband. And they are feeling the only one. They are feeling like the only one who will not get chop beating when you marry. Listen, Google that person. Do the research. Okay? Otherwise, you might just discover something amazing, and I mean the kind that makes ears tingle, the kind that will blow your mind and be like, wow, is this my life, right? Don't be that person who marries a 19 guy because you didn't do the simple Google search. Now you're wondering, but why don't we ever go on holiday? You have billions and billions in your account, and he's forming, I like to buy Nigeria to save the Naira. Baba is wanted in Dubai. Like, don't let them hush puppy you. Like, guys wanted in different countries there. That's why he's not traveling. On top of all his million. Check him. Google him. What do you do for a living? Find out his details. What do you really do? Oh, I'm a businessman. Google him. Bola Dale, businessman. Bola Dale, I'm sorry, wherever you are. Yeah, like seriously. Just Google him. Google his profession. He might be lying. He may be a kidnapper. Yeah? Guess what? What's that guy's name that used to kidnap people? Evans. Evans had a girlfriend, and that's one of the ways they caught him. He had a girlfriend that he was dating. Only God knows what story he told her, that he's a businessman in real estate or oil and gas, and that's why he comes back with hundreds of millions in cash. The way some of your boyfriends even spend money, you need to Google that guy. Google him. If he's balling like that and he's in oil and gas, find out which company he works for. At least the company should pop up on the internet. Find out which business he does. He's in real estate. Which estate has he sold? Yeah, Google the guy. Don't marry a criminal. Don't go and marry somebody who's already married. Don't go and marry that guy who has scandals in university from beating all the girls he has dated. Go and ask your cousin and they will tell you, this guy, that guy beats his first girlfriend, second girlfriend, third girlfriend. You are his fourth. Auntie, uncle, Google them. Do the work, do the research of discovering who it is that you're actually dating. All right? Don't say I didn't tell you so, because, yeah, I said it.